even know. Tell me world, where am I today? Young, broken, infamous, I'm feeling kinda low.
But that water's bum as fuck though. Nah, it actually does taste pretty good right now. But second war recap, ladies. Plunder Zombies versus BS3, and unfortunately we took a very tough loss. 24-25 was the overall loss, war loss, and it was a tough one, man, because we lost for a very stupid reason, as I explain later on throughout the video. But let's go ahead and jump straight into it right now. And because we didn't have too many 3-stars this war, and I think part of that has to do because it was a 10v10 war, so very small war. So like I said, not too many 3-stars up top, but definitely in the bottom. And the enemy had the same situation with us. They didn't 3-star any of their top players, and we didn't 3-star any of their top players. So I guess it was an even war, skill wise. But let's go ahead and show you guys 2 Town Hall 8 attacks, and then 1 Town Hall 9 attack that wasn't a 3-star, but definitely pretty close to a 3-star. So let's go ahead and show you guys Rumple Foreskin's attack. A Town Hall 8 player coming in with Gohog or Goho at Town Hall 8. Now, typically Town Hall 8 players, when they're doing this kind of attack, they bring in 1 golem, at least from what I've seen through all my entire Clash of Clans career. And very few bring 2 golems, and this is what he's doing. He's bringing in 2 golems, which basically lets him get a bigger spread than the average typical spread, and he's able to go ahead and clear up some structures to create the proper funnel. But now he triggered this Tesla right here, and this Tesla is going to go ahead and kill some of his wall breakers, which prevents him from getting in towards the core. But I like what he does here. Look at this. He waits for the Tesla to target his golem, and then he drops more wall breakers. Instead of panicking, he actually controlled his raid and said, you know what, fuck this Tesla, I'm gonna go ahead and wait. I'm not nervous. I'm a beast player, and he's gonna go ahead and just continue the raid perfectly fine and basically improvise from here on out and try his best to 3-star. Coming in with some Valkyries in his clan castle, which basically some tanks, mini tanks, but they do some heavy damage as well. Dropping all of his hogs on the left side, and decided to spawn him on the left side because there was 3 defensive structures targeting his king. So they were basically, his king was tanking for his hogs, and now his hogs are going to work around their way around the base in a clockwise motion, and he's going to go ahead and get very lucky, man. So luck definitely had to play in this attack, because I mean, he didn't know there was going to be a 1 giant bomb here in the Tesla. For all we know, there could have been a double giant bomb, and if because his hogs crossed that pathway, they could have basically died. Same thing here, man. But like I said, he has some luck, and luck did play in this a role in this attack, and we just got the 3-star, so it worked out in our favor. Gonna be a very close one, because towards the end of the raid, all he has, and I'm gonna fast forward now, all he has is basically his hogs doing some damage and basically clearing up the remaining of the structures, and that's it, man. A good 3-star, but definitely some luck did play a role in this attack, and that's something we can't really control. But fuck it, I'll take it, man. Very good 3-star by Rumple Foreskin. And now let's go ahead and show you guys. Let's see. Okay, Jesse's attack. Yeah, let's go with Jesse's attack. So he is coming in with Gobaho or Gobaho. And like I said in my previous video, a lot of our players are using this attack right now, and it's a pretty popular one amongst our clan right now, within our clan right now, and it's a hot one, a fucking legit one, if you know how to use it, man. But this attack was kind of funny, man, because oh man, you just watch what he's doing. So he drops the golem, drops his wizard, he doesn't even create the funnel, and he drops everything right then and there, man. He says fuck this shit. I don't know if he was in a hurry or what was going through his mind, but he drops everything, and for some reason, man, his hogs right here spread out almost evenly, like I would say a group of 10 on both sides, or maybe 7, dropping a healing spell on their respective sides, keeping most of them up as they clear up the defensive structures on their own sides. And I don't know, man, I don't know what the fuck, how this raid turned out in his favor, but it just did, man. Look at this. Now one of his Valkyries went in towards the core from the beginning of the raid. All of his basically damage outputting I guess tanks went around the base, so there was no tanking done for the hogs. And so the hogs took on all the damage, and because of that, most of them end up dying throughout the raid. In fact, all of them do die throughout the raid. And at the end, he just has his king, a few wizards, and some Valkyries. And again, man, we see some luck playing a role in this this raid because you can't really control where your troops are gonna go, especially when you just throw them all out in the battlefield, you know. This was, I mean, we got the 3-star, but I didn't like how he went about it, and he definitely did get lucky, as it's pretty much evident, you know. But fuck it, we'll take it right now. Fuck this base, we 3-starred it, but we are gonna have to go ahead and check Jesse, because we don't want him to do that later on. We want him to control his raids, that way we can guarantee ourselves a 3-star and not play with that risk. But now I'm gonna go ahead and show you Pico's attack, because it was the closest to a 3-star at the very top of this war. Because not one of our Town Hall 9 players was able to 3-star this war, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and take a look at his attack. So he's gonna go ahead and come in with Gobaho with an AQ walk. So Gobaho, AQ walk, or Gobaho, whatever you want to call it, with an AQ walk as well. So starting his AQ walk right here on the top left side, trying to bring down the enemy queen and the clan castle. And he's gonna go ahead and drop the rage bow on the queen first. So I would have probably saved the rage bow for the Valkyries, but it was good that he used it for his queen, because that way he can save her ability for any other situation that might come up and she might need to get out of right away. So he's coming in with 2 jump spells and 1 healing spell. So that means he can either use the healing spell on his Hogs or on his Valkyries, depending on what he wants to use it. That you guys will see eventually. So he's gonna go ahead and drop his golem, create the proper funnel right here, and this small mistake right here plays a big role. Just in general, small mistakes end up playing a big role and can cause the difference between a 2 and 3-star. So he brought in 3 wall breakers, right? 3 wall breakers, and it takes 3 wall breakers to open up this wall. One of them died because of this Tesla, so he had a wall breaker fail, and as a result, he's gonna have to go ahead and basically brute force his way in towards the base. And not only is he wasting time right there, but his troops are taking some damage, and we don't want that at the very beginning of the raid. So his queen brought down the clan castle troops, dropping the first jump spell here, dropping the healing spell maybe slightly too early, as you guys will see, because his Valkyries end up basically doing some work right here, but they come across a double giant bomb, and that double giant bomb does some fucking massive damage, man, because he can't heal them. Most of them are gonna end up dying pretty quick. So now he's gonna go ahead and get started with the Hogs right here on the bottom right side, but most of his tanks are almost out the way, and this spring trap right here, taking out 3 Hogs, was fucking effective on the enemy side, man. Oh man, that was just unfortunate luck, man. It pisses me off because maybe he would have got the 3-star. At this point, he has no tanks left, right? All of his tanks are gone, and he has a few Hogs remaining, and it's not gonna be enough, and they're not gonna be able to bring down these few defensive structures. And had the Hogs brought down this archer tower, these few wizards would have stayed alive, and they would have been able to clean up all this side right here. But I mean, I really can't say, because this bitch ass spring trap went to work, and his queen is still at full health with her ability. So like I said, it would have been better if this archer tower was brought down, but it wasn't. And he's gonna go ahead and basically optimize, you know, her ability, trying to use it at the right optimal time. But time was his enemy right here, man. He didn't have enough time, so it doesn't matter when he uses ability. He should have probably used it earlier on throughout the raid instead of the rage spell, but I guess we can't really tell at the very beginning of the raid. So very unfortunate luck, man. Wasn't able to pull it off, and he was trying to drop the poison spell at the very end of the raid, but the raid ended, so you just see the poison spell drop and then just gets out the way. But yeah, man, now the reason why we lost, we had 2 attacks remaining, as you guys can see, and one of those attacks was from our top player, Tiger, a Town Hall 9 player, and we didn't 3-star this player right here at Town Hall 8. Now, I'm not trying to be cocky, but I'm pretty sure Tiger would have 3-starred the shit out of this base, and if not, at least 2-starred, guaranteed at least 2-starred, which would have still brought us the war win, because we had more damage done percentage wise, and if we would have tied, we would have ended up winning. But he was busy. I don't know what, I can't really say. We tried talking to him. He said that he was confused about the game. There was like a glitch going on. I'm not too sure, but yeah, we can't control that, man, and because of that we ended up losing. So we're gonna try to and make sure not to let that happen again. But fuck it, we took the war loss. Whatever, we can't control that. But yeah, man, tough one, like I said, for a stupid reason. Otherwise we would have won. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this war recap. I'm gonna try to keep it short, and as always, you don't have to jump to be good. Just keep practicing.
scrapes and